What's going on for my Capricorns? How are you? This is for your monthly May 2019. I hope you guys are doing well. Things are kind of crazy. I know things are happening. Jupiter retrograde. Things are moving along whether you like it or not, and hopefully for the best. Hopefully keeping your thoughts positive, Capricorn. I hope you are. I feel like you are. We've got some interesting cards that I pulled for you here, just to kind of get an idea of your overall energy. But before we get there, if you're new to my channel, thank you for joining me. My name is Kristen. I'm a metaphysical healer and a psychic guide, and I love to do this for you. So thank you for sharing your energy with me and for my cloudy background. It's beautiful either way. I like it. I like it. This is for your sun, moon, and Venus. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for your support. You are wonderful, amazing. I really appreciate all of your energy and support. And if you want to hit that subscribe button, for those of you who are new, I will set you up with a free reading. Okay, just let me know in the comments or send me an email. You can go to my website, myearthlyenergies.com, and we can set that up for you for free, okay? My other services, private readings, and products and all that stuff, all that info is below. So let's go ahead and get started here. We're just going to take a look at what you need to be focusing on, what kind of obstacles you might have, and what opportunities are coming your way for the month. Okay, we'll end it out with action to take and some advice from your angels and guides in the universe. All right. So the energy that I got in the chakra cards I pulled for you from the beginning here was the love card, and I really wish I should have just recorded it because I'm a little. You got some interesting cards here. You're my second reading here today, and you got the love card, which is the heart chakra. It came in reverse, so I feel like this is something that's a big focus, and it's something that really needs balance this month, and it's coming into balance. I just did Taurus, and I happened to get the exact same two cards from the crystal deck here, conflict and spiritual awakening. Now, whether that has a direct connection on the two, I don't know. But what I do find interesting is that there is almost a type of similar energy when it comes to it, realizing certain things and coming into an understanding and maybe coming outside of the comfort zone to have this awakening happen. All right. The song on shuffle for you today was Party Favor by Billie Eilish. I don't know much about that song, but I did look at the lyrics and listen to it, and the first version of it was about something about pick up the phone and call. We got some stuff to talk about. So I thought that was really interesting for the month of May, and it goes well with the energy that I'm feeling. Like there just definitely needs to be clarification and communication that's coming through. And as soon as that happens, especially with your focus being on love, I think that that's going to be a very it's just a very fitting song for the energy for this month. So I'm really curious. Let me know how that song fits for you guys. I do have some hummingbirds around. It's coming into season, so that's what that little whistly noise you might see going back and forth. So that's kind of neat there. But yeah, so I feel like there could also be this conflict that's been kind of a theme for you guys, especially in the love department. Which this is a monthly. I didn't expect it to be anything in particular as far as love or work or whatever. But this is saying love or something that you do love. It could be something else, like the place you live or your work, or it could be anything. It doesn't have to be necessarily a relationship, but for a lot of you it is. I'm feeling like you are having to come to terms with not always having things go exactly the way you have had planned, and you're learning how to go with the flow, especially when it comes to finding and connecting with the things that you love. I think you're coming to realize that the universe has a bigger plan for you, and as long as you're going along this flow the way you're supposed to, you're going to get exactly where you need to go. Okay, but there has been this conflict of being able to do that. That's hard for Capricorns because Capricorns are very set on certain ways and having structure and stability and a plan and all this kind of stuff. So, and knowing things, it helps a Capricorn be able to know what to do. Okay, if there's no plan and there's no information, or there's a lack of information in certain areas, that it is all going bad for Capricorn. And if there's any sense of they missed something, that doesn't go well either. So you've just been in this analyzation and trying to pick the pieces in your life that needed to be addressed so that you could keep moving forward toward your ultimate love and whatever that is for you, okay? So let's take a look at the opening messages and the energy here. Got the Four of Wands in reverse. Judgment wanted to peek out of there. So right off the bat, I do feel like this, home life and finding balance in not even necessarily in home life, but you have so many things that you are passionate about, and so many things that you have a drive for. It's really hard for Capricorns, I feel like, to be able to discern what needs attention sometimes and what does not. And this month is about finding appreciation for being in the now. And it's about, especially in Jupiter retrograde, it's about recognizing that unless you appreciate what you already have, nothing further can come that brings good. That's not an easy lesson to learn or concept to really gather. We got one extra for you there. Okay. But it is an important one. Okay. So again, with the Four of Wands, this is the opening message, the energy. The energy is finding peace and gathering the ability to overcome any conflict and to pursue the spiritual awakening that's coming toward you. Okay? And the Ace of Swords is the main focus here. So there is a focus that has not been there's a focus of communicating about something important in your life. Okay, I feel like there might be some ongoing uncertainty and in an area, maybe more than one. And communication is key in being able to move forward and come out of this blockage, okay? The person or the situation you're dealing with is it represents that there has not been very good communication with whatever this is. If this is work, if this is a person, communication has not been a primary goal for either of you on either end, okay? But this month, it is the main focus, and it is about turning this around and bringing an attention to this new, to this ability to overcome whatever this is, to communicate, okay? To finally communicate what needs to be done about it. And I feel like this is a new this is not somebody that you're that you just came away from, or a negative energy, or somebody that's karmic, or taking from you. This is about someone bringing you clarity, bringing you ambition, bringing you hope for a new possible beginning of something. Okay, we've got the Three of Wands as the obstacle. So there's been distance here. You've been sorting this out. This person's been sorting this out, and you've been trying to look ahead and find out what needs to be done to allow this to happen. Okay, you've been seeing a lot of signs here about whether it's angel synchronicity numbers, or somebody's name, or this idea that you have all over the place. Things are just happening to where they're all in your face, and you're seeing what's happening, you're seeing what's coming, and you're really just trying to stay your course here and not jump the gun and not be I'll say ambitious and then hasty. I said, I don't know what I just said. But you don't want to be either of those. You don't want to be hasty. You're very ambitious, but you want to be you want things to take its course. Okay, that's the other thing that I felt earlier as far as being in the moment. It's also about letting things take its course, not forcing an outcome because it makes you feel settled. Because that's really hard, I think, also for Capricorns, is having that unsettled, I don't know. Okay? The opportunity and the outcome is exactly that, a new beginning. And I did feel that. This is This is you being able to have learned how to stay patient and allow things to just develop and manifest in their own magical way in this journey, because it's a beautiful journey. It's a spiritual awakening kind of a journey here. And the Fool card is just, it's being able to go back and see what that unexplored potential is, okay? And finding peace in what it is that you have worked so hard for. You have worked and waited and had this anxiety and just had this unknowing. And now you can just take it, you're coming into a position where you can take a breath of fresh air and find achievement in this. Celebrate and just relax with this beautiful union and ability to communicate. Okay? But this is the challenge this month, is either be staying patient with this lack of communication while it's coming in, or communicating in the ways that you need to. If this is something that you know you need to pursue and there is a need for you to communicate this, then take what signs you're being given and use those for what you need to do. And only you know how you can evaluate and discern what comes to you in your life with those energies. Now, with the action to take, I have the Sun card. Several major arcana here, well, 2. The action to take is the Sun card. Shed light on this, regardless if it has conflict, regardless if there's anything uncomfortable about this. Know that there is a very warm and positive outlook coming. The universe has a very helpful energy in helping guide this into the best possible result for you. Even though it might feel a little bit uncertain at times, this is the universe telling you, you know what? Don't worry, because we're expanding for you. We're expanding on this energy, and everything that's been happening has been for a reason. And you know that, you've felt that, you've been like, well, why is all of this happening and around me? But I'm just, it's not the poor me. You've worked so hard and been so patient, because you're not that person that's all, where's my, piece of cake. It's not like that. It's, I'll get it when it's supposed to be here, and you're getting so beautifully rewarded for that, with a brand new beginning here. Okay, and when this opportunity comes, what I'm being told here and what I'm seeing is, don't miss the opportunity. Shed light on it when it comes. Take the opportunity when it presents itself, okay? And the advice here is the Two of Wands, or something. Yes, the Two of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Beautiful. Beautiful potential for a very passionate, creative push in this direction, okay? You're no longer suppressing the situation. It's happening. It's coming out. It's a strength rather than a loss. Okay? Whatever this is that's coming your way, this is a beautiful strength that you're able to bring forward, and look how confident this person is. They know they've gotten their direction, and they know now. And they're so beautifully confident in where they're going. I really like this energy for you. I really do. It's a beautiful, it's just a lot of blessings and a lot of clarity. I really like the way that these directions are kind of coming around here. Despite any kind of conflict that's happening, it's conflict that is finally coming to light. You're finally saying, okay, let me look at this exactly the way for what it is. And for many of you, I feel like it's learning that, you know what, everything's flowing here just the way it needs to, and it just keeps flowing. As soon as the more you come to those realizations, the more things start flowing in for you. So I love this energy for you, Capricorn. I hope that gives you clarity. If you want some further information, please feel free to reach out and set up a personal reading. Otherwise, hit that subscribe button and let me know, and I'll set you up with a free one. Can't go wrong there. All right, beautifuls. I hope you have a beautiful month, and I will see you for your love, your monthly, and your 6-month forecast. Okay, guys? I will see you next time.